facial asymmetry, the thing that drives people insane and justifiably so. Facial symmetry is one of the big factors contributing to an attractive face. But this whole facial asymmetry thing is blown way out of proportion. I've worked with people who suffer from body dysmorphia who think their facial asymmetry is severe, but in fact, it's barely noticeable. That's how serious people take their facial symmetry. So this will be today's subject. What is facial asymmetry and its different types? What can cause facial asymmetry and how to fix facial asymmetry? And if you want to support the channel and get your face evaluated by me with personalized look max and advice, link will be down in the description. Without further ado, let's get this video started. Perfect facial symmetry is a complete myth. No human have 100% mathematically perfect symmetrical face. And if he did, then our brain will pick this up and it will look uncanny and weird to us. So to a certain extent, facial asymmetry is what makes us human and sets us apart from each other. Each person looking unique. Facial asymmetry can come in different shapes, one side of the jaw bigger than the other, or jaw tilted to one side more than the other, one cheekbone higher than the other, asymmetrical nostril size, or a crooked nose. Asymmetrical canthal tilt of the eyes or asymmetrical eye size. Asymmetrical eyebrows position, and the list goes on. Most of the time, these asymmetries are not noticeable when interacting with people, unless you really look into them. In my opinion, these asymmetries are not worth fixing. However, when the facial asymmetry is not only noticeable by you but by others as well, it becomes a problem. Because then, well, it starts to hurt your facial attractiveness significantly. Asymmetry can stem from the bones called skeletal asymmetry or the soft tissue. Skeletal asymmetry. For the case of bone asymmetry or skeletal asymmetry, it means the underlying bones under the tissue are not balanced and they are asymmetrical. Even if the tissue itself is symmetrical, this is still going to result in the overall face to look asymmetrical. This type of asymmetry in most cases requires surgery. Soft tissue asymmetry. This one is self-explanatory. It means the asymmetry is happening on the soft tissue and not on the underlying bones. Keep in mind that in some cases, both of these asymmetry can happen at the same time. A person can have soft tissue and skeletal asymmetry at the same time, and there's also some cases where the soft tissue asymmetry can cause skeletal asymmetry. For example, the case of the departed scientist Stephen Hawking, and you can also see this in stroke survivors. So what causes facial asymmetry in the first place? Well, multiple factors can cause this. The one I encounter most times are dental related. Issues like overbites, underbites, crowding, crookedness, and all the bad stuff can lead the face to develop in an asymmetrical way. This issue can be fixed through braces or similar dental appliances, but sometimes if the tissue is affected, surgery might be required. Also, the younger you are, the higher the chances you have of fixing the issue without surgical intervention. Second reason is trauma. This one is also self-explanatory. If you had an accident, breaking your nose or jaw, this will lead to improper development if it heals the wrong way. Third reason, this one is also self-explanatory. Genetic and hereditary reasons. Your genes could just suck, or you could be born with some form of disease that will cause you to develop an asymmetrical face. Fourth reason is your lifestyle. Improper sleeping positions, one-sided chewing can lead to imbalanced development, improper tongue posture in some cases, although this one is highly debated. Not taking good care of your teeth, diet, and overall health can also play a role. A fifth reason can also be due to aging. As we age, if we hadn't already been careful with the lifestyle we led, we can develop asymmetries quicker. Also, it's just normal for the face to grow asymmetrical as the skin sag and muscles in the face weaken. Okay, so this is good and all, but how to fix the asymmetry is the most important question that needs to be tackled head on, which will lead us to the third part of this video. When considering fixing facial asymmetry, age is an important factor, because a younger person will have treatment options such as dental devices available to them. Not all fixes for facial asymmetry are applicable at just any age. So it's best to keep that in mind as well. Not all dental fixes are limited to children and teens. However, most of them work best for younger people. When it comes to surgical procedures, there are facial implants. Facial implants are a very versatile procedure. They are usually applicable to most areas of the face. However, the chin, cheek, and jaw are the most common areas for implants. This is also presumably due to the concentration of most facial asymmetries in those areas. The goal of facial implants in each area is to augment the feature to match the other side and/or improve the feature in general. A jaw implant primarily improves the size and definition of the jaw. A weak jawline or uneven jawline is an unattractive characteristic that is bad for facial harmony. Thus, a jaw implant goal is to adjust the jaw size to improve facial balance. A chin implant's goal is to also improve the chin definition. With a chin implant, the patient's chin will become much more prominent and improve facial features. Cheek implants lift the cheeks and make them look more defined. Some cheek implants make the cheeks fuller. Some might focus more on the definition. Facial fillers. Derma fillers are non-invasive and are readily accessible in many areas. Like the implants, they can be used in the jaw, cheeks, chin, lips, and more. They are very versatile, but they are not permanent. They will fade with time, so consider this if you go for them. Jaw surgery. This one is also self-explanatory. There are several types of jaw surgery: upper jaw surgery maxilla, lower jaw surgery mandible, or surgery on both the maxilla and the mandible. Double jaw surgery. The riskiest procedure out of the three is the one that involves both the upper and lower jaw, since it takes much more time and is usually more complex. Liposuction removes fat from particular areas of the face, so if you hold the fat in an imbalanced way in your face, this will be the surgery for you. Botox. Everyone on the planet knows Botox. Just like fillers, they are temporary, so keep that in mind when going for them. There is natural ways like facial exercises, chewing exercises, and mewing. Some people swear by these methods and say it worked for them, and some say they didn't see any significant results from doing these methods. This is why I did not go in depth into the side of the subjects. Every time I discuss this, it sparks a war. That's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. A like and subscribe will be highly appreciated. And like usual, catch you guys in the next one.